Damn, Zeus, you too cold, bruh. What you do? Bad bitch, she do what I say so. Big booties in a big ass Draco. More names when you ask how my day go. Put a book on how to do every fango. Falls cold and we take to the store shit. Small bitch, just to take you out real quick. 3 more hoes, pull up on fucking shit. That's how it goes. Baby, I'm coming straight. Bad bitch, she do what I say so. Big booties in a big ass Draco. More names when you ask how my day go. Put a book on how to do every fango. Falls cold and we take to the store shit. Small bitch, just to take you out real quick. 3 more hoes, pull up on fucking shit. That's how it goes. Baby, I'm coming straight. I'm on my knees, yeah. We some rock stars, and I'm on my knees, yeah. Can't walk hard, it's not my dick, little bitch, my clock hard. Straight to the cash. I'm a shot star, straight to the bag. I'm that nigga hard, I need some cash. Rolling out some cash. Yeah, I got me some. I ain't supposed to yesterday. I'm a fuck star. Bad bitch, and she do what I say so. Big booties in a big ass Draco. 3 more wings when you ask how my day go. Put a book on how to do every fango. Falls move and we take to the store shit. Small bands just to take you out real quick. 3 more hoes, pull up on fucking shit. That's how it goes. Baby, I'm coming straight. Bad bitch, and she do what I say so. Big booties in a big ass Draco.
What's up, yo? Disrespecting the birds. Where you at, Slitter? What's up, Slitter?
Witness history in the making at this.
Sorry about that. What is up? What is up? What is going on, everybody? Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. What's up, everybody? It's the Birdman. How about those birds, baby? How about those birds? How about first place? What's up with that? First place it is in the division. And what were they trying to say? That we're only going to win 3 games? 3 games, right? That's what the word was, right? What's up, Jordy? You already know what it is, Jordy. How'd you like them apples, Jordy? How'd you like that? Did you like that? Did you like that? Philly girl, what is up? Philly girl gets to walk around with her head up high, just like me, just like all Eagles Nation out there, while we stay up here in first class above the division. You know what it is. All that smack talking. Where you at, Slitter? I'll try to find Slitter. 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 I try to tell you, man. I try to warn you. I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and I tried. And I tried. And I told you that the Eagles were going to try. We're not going to try. The Eagles were going to send Matt Ryan on his farewell tour. And boy, did I hit the nail right on the head. Boom! Boom, Slitter. I told you the boys are going to get you, man. Not them Cowboys, our boys. The Eagles. The Eagle players, man. Oh, man, there's so much to digest, man. And I had to watch that game up in the high desert, and it was a Niner bar. And shout out to the other other Eagle fan there. I forget your name at this time, but said he was gonna sub up the channel. But thank you so much, man. If you are watching right now, I appreciate it. I'll give you your shout out, man. But wow, me and the wifey were there. We weren't sure. I wanted to go to Modesto with Sean and Sandy. We're gonna have to make the next trip because man, their Eagles bar it looks badass, man, and I can't wait to go out there and then give you guys a sneak peek out there of what it looks like. But it looks so awesome. But whew, man, and there's still some football tonight that we're gonna watch and stuff. I forgot who the Rams are playing, but I know there's Rams football, and then the Ravens versus the Raiders tomorrow. And man, I just like, and honestly, I thought the Eagles could have did a lot more. I didn't see too much Quez out there, but what's done is done. I didn't think it was gonna be. I didn't think it was going to be like we were going to set the world on fire because we're going to come out kind of slow, fill things out a little bit, and for Jalen Hurts to have that drive, it was awesome, man. And then he just finished it off throwing it to, Slim Reaper. Shout out to Slim Reaper. You just go and just toss that ever so softly, like you're just like in a movie or something, and it just right in the freaking midst, man. It was just I was happy, and shout out to the defense. Man, you see him doing all them karate kicks, man? It's inspiring me. I think I need to hit the dojo. The Birdman needs to hit the dojo and start dropping them kicks like the defense was, man. Shout out to the defense. Facebook user, yo, Aaron, what it be, bro? Hey, make sure you hit the link above, right on the Facebook, and approve StreamYard. That way I can see who is saying what's up. But I don't know who this is, but what is up, man? Hey, he will have a live later, I'm sure. Well, I'll be there. I'm waiting. I don't have a watch, but tell him time is ticking. All kinds of mad. I'm laughing all the way down the yellow brick road. Right. And, shout out to Where You're Hiding. I don't know if he's out there and stuff. So Where You're Hiding, and also shout out to E-Rock, Fourth and John. They were all down there. Shout out to E-Rock DJing out there, man. It looks like so much fun. I can't wait to start tailgating with all you guys because it's just going to be awesome. We didn't go to a place that was there a lot of Eagle fans. There was Niner fans, but I still held my own. Go check out my TikTok because I let them know that the Eagles are coming from them, and they were kind of doing their little chants and stuff at me. But I was letting them know the Eagles are in the building because I rep my Birds all day. Shout out to Coach Dante in the building. Wow, even the Houston putting in that work. Wow, you're getting 2 dubs today, man. Shout out to Coach Sirianni getting his first dub, man. Shout out to him. I haven't seen any of the pressers or anything. I'm just like doing so much stuff. Everything is just hitting me right now. I went to go. My son just got a new car and trying to teach him to drive stick shift. And he has I forgot what the model is, but it's the small FRS. And man, that thing's got some speed. But a big man like me, I'm not built for the little small cars. But I had some fun teaching him. What's up, Philly girl from Coach Dante? The Green Talons. What up, man? BM_951. How you? That's a cool mask, man. Look like little Rey Mysterio in the building right there. Shout out to you, man. Thank you. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get all the notifications because this season is going to be wild, man. With a start like that, Jalen already has his first dub and has his, first in the division. You could, all the haters, you could cry me a river, man. I'll write you a little note or something, Let's see. I don't mess with that clown, but he's predictable. You talking about Slita? Yes, sir. Go Birds, Wicked One. Fly Eagles Fly. How about them Birds, man? How'd you like that? Wicked One. We got to hang out soon, man. So I'm probably going to call it within this week, and we're going to have a pizza party for the Eagles Cowgirl game, and there's going to be giveaways. So I expect to see you there, Wicked One. What a way to start the season. My college team won, Dodgers won, and the Birds won. Going to be a great week. and those girls lost, and those midgets, and Mister freaking Cop Pistol, Mister blah blah blah, Daniel Jones this, Daniel Jones that. You remember your little stupid face, your little stupid. This was your little stupid face. Your little stupid face is like, do you think that Jalen Hurts is better than Daniel Jones? Remember how stupid you look right now? Now how stupid do you look right now? Even more stupider, dumb and dumber. That's you, Cop Pizzle. You really think Jalen Hurts is better than now you look like dumb. You probably pissed in your pants today, Mr. Cop Pizzle. Where you at? And then that little worm you got, where's these nuts? Yeah, where them nuts or whatever. Where are you at? You ain't talking nothing, right? You were talking all that smack, all that crap about my team, and your team couldn't even produce a win against the Broncos. Yeah, and you made a little freaking diss track to Denver. And shout out to the guys that did talk smack to you, because now you just look like a straight dork with your little dumb video, man. Now, why don't you just take that little dumb video down? It has like 20 dislikes. Just take it off, because now it looks stupid that you were trying to diss them, thinking that, oh, you're not going to do nothing to my Giants fan. Now you just look like a straight idiot. Yup, Slitta. Let me know, bro. Okay, yeah, I will. Daniel Jones, who? Exactly, right? Exactly. What's look at Bird? Hey, you know what? Bird Gang 31. So I have Jalen Hurts. I'll let you know. I had an auto pick on one of my fantasies, and they had Jalen Hurts was my quarterback, right? So I had to decide if it was going to be Jalen Hurts versus Mr. Matt Ryan today. And I said, you know what? I'm going to stick to what I said, that we are taking or putting Matt Ryan in the freaking farewell tour this year. And I picked my guy, Jalen Hurts, which is, he gave me almost enough points because he was versus Tom Brady. And on the fantasy, Tom Brady had 75 damn points. And I think we're shy maybe 10, man. So shout out to Jalen Hurts, Mr. What were they saying? He's not even a top 40. And where's my boy? Where's this guy at? Let me see. Where is this idiot at? Let me find him. Where is this freaking guy that loves to open his mouth? You know, because I definitely need to talk to him. Where is it? I'm trying. Oh yeah. Where is this turd face, you guys? Where is this dork? Can you guys find this guy, Mr. Sims over there? Oh man, oh buddy, we got a doozy for you right now. Is that my boy Slitta? Okay, let me get it to see. Is that my boy Slitta? Birdman link. I have a few. All right, I'm gonna post it right now, brother. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. We got Slitta in the building. Give me a second. Give me a singing to myself. All right, Slitta, it's up there. It is pinned. Let me know when you can get on. Let's see. Jesse. Man, we balled out. Sheesh. The Giants got blown out by the Broncos, right? Yeah, go to Cop Pizzle and go give him what he needs, man. Go get him what he deserves. Talking all that masa. All right, I sent the link. It's in the chat. Hurt season, yes sir. I know Cop Pizzle ain't talking noise. All right, there he is. There he is. What's up, brother?
How you doing, man?
You know, I'm doing good.
It's where you're hiding too. Tell them
What's
how you
up, brother?
feel.
How you doing? Yeah, I didn't know you guys. I didn't get the freaking alert, man. I guess I didn't have it on the top bell. It was only on the radio, so it didn't show me that it was live, which pissed me off because I wanted to chat with you guys. But
yeah,
how you feeling, Sid?
look, hey, I thought you were coming to the game.
No, I couldn't make this one, man. Did you see E-Rock though?
No, man, I didn't go sort him out. Look, funny story. I hit him up on Twitter, and I said, "Hey, listen, man. I know this is. Hey, I hear you're gonna be at the game. Let me know, man, so we can link up." And he sends me some publicized message in Atlanta, right? No, sports something so and so. They'll give you all the details. And I was like, dude, you don't remember me? We met up in Philadelphia. I just want to say hello. So I was like, fuck that shit. I ain't no damn groupie.
Well, he gets real tied up with that because he was hosting an event. There was Atlanta fans there. He was DJing. It was close by the stadium, but I don't know how much it was.
Yeah, but I met him in Philadelphia when I flew up there, and when he was doing the eagle burning with the jersey and all that. And he knows me. I mean, damn. I mean, it's not like I'm not known. And I was like, God, all I want to do is say hello, man. Like I said, man, I ain't, dude. So I was kind of pissed off by that. It's like he acted like I was some regular jabroni or anything like that. Whatever, but I did meet Mr. Dugas, and I met.
Dugas. Yeah, how did that go?
Great. Look, go to my channel. I got a lot of video from the channel.
Okay.
When I was leaving on the MARTA, leaving the stadium, Eagles fans, we had a great time. Look, I was wrong. All right, I was wrong 100%. First of all, if you can give me a few minutes, congrats to you, Birdman. Congrats to where you hiding all smuggling like a rug over here. Congrats to all the Eagles fans. Congrats to the Eagles fans that were in Atlanta repping. You guys brought it. Aside of the first quarter, second, probably early third, you guys took control. We had our chances early. The keys early were we had 2 trips to the red zone, field goals. Eagles red zone, touchdowns. That was the game right there. We looked no different than last year. But Jalen Hurts impressed me. I mean, he was running the ball, but he made some plays. That touchdown to the corner. They were running the ball. The Falcons' running game looked pretty good. I can't deny that. But it took a lot more than our running game to beat you. Eagles fans took over Mercedes-Benz.
Wow.
It got to be where it was embarrassing. 32-6. We got mollywopped. And I don't know what to say, man. I mean, I could come on here and say the Braves won and the Phillies lost, so we're 4.5, but that don't really matter right now, does it? No. We got destroyed. Falcons, you guys got to fix it. I don't know what it was, but I think, and I'm not making an excuse, Birdman, okay? I think the fact that we didn't play any preseason games with the starters, I think that hurt some, but I really don't think it would have mattered in the end because the Eagles defense started to get to Ryan. You guys got some good linebackers. You guys destroyed us. Period.
What are you most like? I have to admit, when I saw Matt Ryan driving in the beginning, because I was about to eat my crow because I'm like, dude, Matt Ryan looks like a man on a mission because he was just driving and we had no answer, but they held it down, in the red zone, which was impressive, but I said, you know what? But other than that, he had another chance, drove down there, but he for another field goal. So the thing is, like, I bet it was really frustrating for him. And then some drop passes that hurt them and stuff like that. There was just things that were not connecting. And I would say that, and Jalen Hurts too, because, like you just said, I thought this was it was going to be preseason-ish. These guys got, this is the actual game now. There's no more excuses, and these guys got to play together as one. So I'll give them that, but it just seems like towards the third and fourth, they just kind of like the Eagles just weathered the storm, said, you know what? We figured this out. We're making an adjustment. I loved what they did on defense, and they just made hell for Matt Ryan. It was a living Matt Ryan was on his back.
Well, Birdman, to be real, the Falcons looked rusty. They looked like they didn't play at all. Which I mean, like I said, you don't want to play a lot during the preseason, but Arthur Smith chose not to play anybody really, and I think that played a factor. But also, the Eagles played really good in the second half, and also in that first drive, if Russell Gage didn't fall down, he would have caught a touchdown.
Right.
And there was nobody around Russell Gage. He's like wide open. Nobody around him, and the fucker, pardon my French, just fell down.
Right.
And then we get the ball back on the second drive, go right down the field, and have to settle for another field goal. That hurt. I mean, 10 points at worst, possible 14, but
right.
I can't look at it as if, coulda, shoulda, woulda, because we got smacked. 32-6 does not dictate and say that one play caused it. We got destroyed in the second half. We looked totally decombobulated. I had to sit there in front of everybody. I had to take it. I did the ELG, the Eagles chant, fly, Eagles fly. It was disgusting. It was whatever, man, but I'm good now. So what do you want to say?
Where you hiding? What do you want to say, man? How did it feel?
Man, first of all, my name is Where You Hide. Make sure you subscribe to me. I'm trying to get my subscribe count up. Shout out to Birdman for letting us on to the show. The Eagles defense was absolutely immaculate. 165 yards passing by this defense. We were raving about Nelson and Slay for a reason. Those two were on lockdown duty today. That's pretty much it.
How did you feel about Slay, man? He was doing some work out there.
Yeah, he was.
That's his channel.
And I'm also very impressed with Devontae Smith's debut. I thought it was very special. Catches.
Do you see it?
Yeah, let me grab his link real quick.
Yeah.
And then I'll post it in the chat.
Yeah. Everybody go sub him up, man.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome, sir. It's the least I could do that you ass kicked my team today.
All right, hold on. Almost there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're at 318 subscribers right now.
Yeah, so you got it?
Yeah, I found it. All right.
And to say something about Slitta's point about the teams not having enough practice, we also didn't use Jalen Hurts or any really starters really that much either.
Yeah.
You want to see a video clip from the game? This is when we were leaving. We were leaving outside.
When you left, I lost a part of me. It's just so hard to believe. Come back home, baby. We belong together. Who am I gonna lean on?
What are you singing?
Mariah Carey.
Comes up. Who's gonna take your place, Julio? Love you, baby. We belong.
Julio.
Oh man.
You saw me in the background?
Yeah. So do you think Matt Ryan is really or who do you think hurts more, Matt Ryan or Julio Jones?
To be quite real, man, I mean, with protection, Matt Ryan can perform, but I mean, his time is winding down. I mean, everybody's time in the league ends at some point.
Right.
But I mean, you think about it by watching the game, we had a lot of offensive holding calls as well. So,
yeah, and then the Eagles had a lot of Lane Johnson, Isaac. I think even Mulata, who just got paid, had some calls.
I had to sit all that.
Yes, sir.
In our house too. In our house.
That's awesome.
Eagles.
Man. I don't even know if I was on that part. Was I? Let me see. I hope I was. Oh, maybe. Oh.
No, that's not where you're hiding.
That's it. There's me right there looking like, what the fuck? I'm like, duh. I'm like, whatever, man.
Oh, that's good. That's good stuff, man. Hey, man.
Hey, look. Whether you root for the same team or not, there's nothing better than going to the game and hanging out with other people, man. It's
Yeah.
awesome to feel.
It was very enjoyable.
And I heard great.
Man, I bet it was.
I heard that stadium's really nice, man. I can't wait to check it out one day, man.
It's nice. Hey, do you remember? Have you ever seen Mr. Dugas?
Yeah, I follow him. Yeah, I saw him today.
Mr. Dugas coming at you live from the ATL. Mr. Dugas, what's going on, bro? Hey, what's good, Mr. Dugas, ladies and gentlemen?
This halftime.
That ain't right, man. That ain't right. Somebody's in the field zone, man.
That ain't right, man. Look, you know what I think? Before he says this thing, can we agree? No change to what it is. Red zone,
Red zone's bad.
horrible. So in other words, the difference right now, Eagles, 2 red zones. We 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I don't mean to take over. I'm sorry, Birdman.
No, you're good. This is all good.
How last year was it this year? Now you see the results from Jalen. Are you a Jalen Hurts believer now?
I am.
He's so composed out there.
He's getting the ball where he needs to get it. Like, we had a 4th down play, which Atlanta did a great job on that 4th down cover and everything. And we had penalties on the other drive. But man, Jalen is impressive. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice.
Me too, man. I am so hyped for this team right
I
now.
don't think I can already tell, man. He got wider and grew against his first quarter. He's already grown, man.
But I'll see y'all after the game. Where you hiding? Sports Live and Dugas.
Yeah, that's right. And this is over here, the Falcons trying to rip the ATL as best she can right now. But like I told you. Yeah. I hope so because right now, Jalen Hurts, I got to give you one. Defense, Falcons.
There you go.
Hurts is fast and hits the goal players. I don't know. You left it last year in Tennessee. And Arthur Smith, where's this play call in the red zone? I don't know. You left this in Tennessee. By the way, Titans, you're losing.
They give me bus kick. I just see
Oh,
that.
yes.
They give me bus kick, man.
Where you hiding? I'm out.
There you go. That's what's up. Hey, but Birdman, check out my channel, man, because I have a lot of videos. I mean, I got a lot of videos.
Oh, yeah,
from the
definitely
game.
will. Definitely will, man. Well, did you at least get to have some hot wings, the hot Atlanta wings?
I have that shit every day of my life. What, at the stadium? I didn't. Dude, man, I had a couple beers and I was just doing a lot. I ate when I got back to the house, man. I wasn't even in the food mood or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Speaking of hot wings, he lost a bet.
Lord.
He has to eat 5 wings with the bomb sauce.
Oof.
Ooh, when is this happening?
I want to believe Wednesday or Saturday, whenever he's off from work.
When is it happening, Slitta?
I don't know, man, but look at that thumbnail. Wait, where's that head? This is this thumbnail he has to me when I wasn't looking. Look at that. I'm like, what the hell? Oh my God.
Hey, you know what, Slitta? There's a couple poses, man. You kind of look like that actor that dated Angeline Jolene. What's his
Everybody
name?
says I look like I don't know.
Can't think of his name right now.
Yeah. Billy Bob Thornton, man. Yeah, Billy Bob. Is that you're talking about?
Billy Bob, man. Hey,
Yeah, Billy Bob Thornton.
I'm frozen.
Can you hear me? You good?
I was like, maybe. It's freezing, huh? Damn it.
It's my fault. It's Slitta's here. He's fucking up my computer. Hey, where Sports on ATL, where are you hiding? The Eagles mollywop my team today.
Yep.
But I got the Braves, though. How you doing, Phillies?
Yeah.
Oh, we ain't talking about Phillies right now. Which MC says, sorry, Slitta. It's okay. Hey, welcome back, Birdman, to your own stream. Welcome, sir. Would you like?
Yeah, they're trying to. They don't want me to have my fun, man. You still have the Braves. You still have the Braves.
Yeah, 4.5 game lead over the Phillies with like 15 games left. So I mean, it is what it is. But it's not about that. It's about the Eagles. You guys came in to our house and kicked our tail. Congratulations. Sorry we couldn't do much I tried. I got a hold of you a couple times, but I've just been busy. So
Yeah, it's all good, man. Who you guys got next week?
the Tampa Bay Gronk, Fournette, Brady, Antonio Brown years. I know, right?
Y'all got to
Wow.
But I'll be streaming the game at 4:25 though on my channel. I'll be streaming it live here because it's in Tampa, so I'll be here at the house.
All right, sounds good, man.
Yeah, but just do me a favor. Can y'all have your home opener, get lit, have fun, eat all the cheesesteaks you need, beer, whatever, get with your women, whatever, and kick the snot out of Kyle Shanahan. Can you do me that favor, please?
We will.
Yep, we will
Because
do it.
Because if y'all beat the hell out of us and y'all start losing, I'm going to be mad at you.
Yeah, go follow me on TikTok. I was at a 49ers bar, and I was still giving them the business. I was like, hey, we're ready for you. I was like a whole bunch of Niner fans.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny, man.
Yeah. Well, I really don't do TikTok. It's usually just Twitter and YouTube. But you got my Twitter and follow me and stuff, man. But I got a jet. But, hey, I'm going to go. Congratulations again, Eagles. You guys came, conquered, and kicked our tail in. And I'll keep in contact. Eagles, you got anything to say?
That's pretty much it. Make sure you subscribe to Birdman, Where You Hide, and Sports Live and ATL.
Subscribe to Birdman.
Yes, sir.
And subscribe to Where You Hide. Who's this
Check
person
out
coming
Lindy too, man. Go give him a subscribe too. He's a good guy.
Lindy Endzone. What's up, man? How you doing? You're feeling pretty good today, aren't you?
I'm pretty ecstatic. I'm not going to lie. But in terms of fans around the league, and because there's a Falcons fan in here, and I do share Braves fandom, so it was the best of both worlds for me today. The Eagles and the Braves won today. Took care and cooked them fish like we were supposed to the first game. We should have swept the Marlins, but that's not the case. That's not the here nor there. But with that said, about the Atlanta Falcons, since there's a Falcons fan in here, I don't want to hear the excuses from the rest of the NFL saying that, oh, it's just the Falcons and they were historically bad last year and this and that. But when Falcons fans, since the beginning of the hire of Dean Pease and Arthur Smith, like, you guys were looking for a turnaround season of what happened from last year to correct all those struggles. And the Eagles come in here and take care of business. Now, we've had trouble at Mercedes-Benz, the last couple of years when we know a certain somebody couldn't get the job done. And whether it was Nelson Aguilar dropping passes or somebody that played for the Colts that got smacked today, he was choking in his own right. But no, Nick Sirianni as a first-year head coach, the communication between him and Jalen Hurts, Shane Steichen, that collaborative effort offensively, they killed it. Jalen Hurts was very cool. He was very calm and collected. He made great decisions. The offense at times looked a bit sloppy in terms of pre-snap penalties, or I was disappointed in Lane Johnson today because he had some stupid penalties on his behalf. Isaac Seumalo was sloppy. Jordan Mailata had that false start on him, but he really bounced back after a complete pancake block. I forget what the run was, but he had a nice pancake block. It was hilarious. Outside of that, this wasn't all roses and sunshine for the Eagles. So, I do want to say that I was concerned about our defense in the first half. We couldn't stop the run. The Falcons did have over 100 yards rushing in the first and second quarter to go into halftime. So that's an issue that I think we need to clean up. Especially in terms of our tackling. We did miss a lot of tackles. TJ Edwards was missing some. Kayvon Wallace was having a hard time, which he was talking all offseason that he was going to get a little more physical in that regard, and he didn't necessarily show it. So outside of that, Jonathan Gannon got with his guys and dude, you guys need to wake your ass up come the second half, and they showed out. They got the Falcons out of their comfort zone. They weren't able to run the ball the way that they were, so they had to try and resort to a combination of the run and the pass. It didn't work at the end because eventually that offensive line for the Falcons and your rookie left guard, he couldn't hold up. So you've seen Fletcher Cox continuing to beat them down, Javard Hargrave continuing to beat them down. That's the problem that teams are going to have with the Eagles. Sooner or later, they're going to get to you when you're at your most exhausted, and that's what the Falcons suffered from today.
Yep. He broke it down.
I mean, I can't say much about that, but I'll keep in contact with you guys. Lindy, if you can't comment under a video of mine, I have a lot of video from the game, and I'll subscribe to your channel. And moving forward, good luck, Eagles. And do me a favor, beat the Saints, beat the Yucks, and beat the Panthers, and we'll do what we can to beat the Giants, Washington, and the Cowboys for you.
All right.
Works.
So I'll take it.
Congratulations again, Philadelphia. But I still got the Braves over the Phillies, but that'll be for another time. Talk to you guys later, man.
Yeah.
Good job. Congratulations.
Yeah, the Braves aren't going to win 4 straight in a row. They will win 4 division titles in a row. I can guarantee that.
I like the sound of that. What about you?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Talk to you guys later.
All right. Oh man, I'm gonna be hated on so bad now.
Yeah, you're throwing that. I mean, it's bad enough. It's bad enough you have a Dallas thing in there. Now you're throwing the Atlanta salt on there.
Well, I mean, there isn't no there's no satanic star on that jersey. That's for my boy Luca. Y'all already know. When it comes to the Cowboys, it ain't a star; it's a rating. We know that by now. But yeah, man, how to go across the YouTube community here, find out about what other content creators are thinking. So I thought I'd hop in here. You have the opportunity to call in, Birdman. Good to see you once more. And I wanted to hear your thoughts on what you were witnessing with the game today and how well the Birds did against the Falcons.
Well, on Twitter, I was letting out a lot of frustration there because I was like, dude, is Doug Peterson the coach? Because why the hell are we already going for a 4-3? I want this team to go back to basics right now, especially Nick Sirianni right now is so vulnerable because he's going to get it everywhere. He's going to get it from the whole NFL. He's going to get it from all national media. And you can't have a choke job like that because at the end of the day, the smart play is just get those field goals. And there's 6 points off the board that we did not get that we should have had. And, if you didn't get the 7, you got to get the 3. And we got to see Jake Elliott hit these field goals. It could have been a Jake Elliott holiday today. If you keep scoring, that's all we want to see. Keep scoring. Don't go reverse. Do not give the opposite team a short field. We are so lucky that we didn't screw that up. And we are so lucky that the defense wasn't gassed because we already know once our defense is gassed, we're giving up points and it never ends. So that I was a little frustrated like that. And, remember they said we haven't opened up the playbook and all that. His plays were getting really soft served there for a minute. How many times are you going to throw it just to the, what is that little slant or the curve or whatever he kept doing. I mean, he
like
almost
a little screen pass. Yeah,
he did that like back to back, and Atlanta was ready for that, dude. I'm like, can we get a little creative here? Can we start running here? But I will say this, and one thing I have talked about is I want to see the adjustment made at halftime. Even though we had the lead, Atlanta could have came back and tied up. But the fact that we still kept it going, we started running. So the adjustment was made on offense and defense. So I was happy to see that they weren't going to be so let's stick with what we think is working, But other than that, for them, like this is sort of like a preseason game. Mm-hmm. Whether people don't like to hear that or not, it was because they haven't had all played together like that, even our quarterback, Jalen Hurts. And I love how everybody talks so bad about Jalen Hurts. The man can't throw. The man can't play. The man's not even a top 40 quarterback. Well, guess what? He looked like one today. And I had him on my fantasy, and I had to go up against Tom Brady, and he damn near almost caught Tom Brady today. Very close. 75 for Tom Brady, and I think Jalen got me 62, 63. But you see what I mean? And it was funny. I had to go with Jalen Hurts or Matt Ryan. And I said, you know what? I've been talking a lot, and I said we're going to put Matt Ryan on the farewell tour. And I stuck with it. And I said, I'm going to go with Jalen today, and I'm so happy I did, man.
Yeah, I can't imagine, man. I had a train of thought and I just lost it here. But you know, and it's absolutely true with the the sluggishness and everything, and the concern of not seeing the first string as much, especially in the preseason. And we seen this before in 2019, how sluggish we got off to in that start week one against Washington. Halftime, I think we're down like 17-7 or 17-0. I think we didn't score that game until the third quarter, and it just didn't phase this team. Um, One means that I found, when you talk in terms of adjustment, the first quarter was when the Eagles went back-to-back screenplays, like they just
Yeah.
reversed field. They just reversed field with Quez Watkins, because they tried to keep the Falcons off guard in terms of that. If they knew if they almost got the first down with Quez on the one side, well, we're going to go back to him again on the other side after the conversion, and lo and behold, it worked. The one thing that the Eagles weren't able to do in the first half is, like I was telling Slita and where you hiding when they were in here, is that we couldn't stop the run, and I was very concerned with that. The lack of tackling, the lack of aggressiveness, and closing the holes, and we just allowed that Falcons offensive line to push us aside and allow their running backs to get the job done. Whether it was Mike Davis or Cordell Patterson, they were doing a lot of damage early, but we stuck to our guns. We made our first half adjustments. We understood that, we kind of hurt them with the passing game a little bit in the first half. So I think Sirianni went into that, talked to Stoutland, talked to Steichen. And the reason I say Stoutland is because he's also the run game coordinator, along with, the offensive coordinator, and Sirianni's the play caller. So he's probably like, well, how about we add a little bit of the run into this mix, since we know, that the Falcons are going to be prepared for our passing game. Let's start to add a little bit of the run. So we see Miles Sanders start to explode. Then they utilize Kenny Gainwell a little bit. And it was crazy to me that there was really no sighting of Boston Scott outside of special teams. I think Sirianni got very comfortable with that tandem of Kenny Gainwell, Miles Sanders, that a lot of us were hoping to be the case eventually going late into the season. And so far, week one, that has happened right away.
Yeah, and I was kind of disappointed that I didn't see Quez. I didn't really get to see showcasing of Quez or anything. I thought maybe I was gonna see something, man. Quez had a very quiet day. I don't even know his targets and yards and all that, but for me, just looking at the game, it was like he was invisible for a minute. I'm happy Jalen got a touchdown. That's gonna go a long way as far as confidence building. But I was really shocked that we didn't see too much of Quest today. What do you think's going on there?
I don't think anything is going on necessarily. What I do know is that, so on 3 targets, Quez caught all of them for a total of 23 yards. He averaged about 8 per reception, but and I was talking about this at the end of my stream, and a couple other call-ins that I participated in. The one thing I realized that Sirianni did a very good job of today is that the fact that he was able to balance both the run and the pass. We had 35 passing attempts to 31 rushes. It was not very often over the course of the last couple of years that we see this whatsoever. Too many games, too many negative memories of watching us pass so many times when we could have given the ball to Miles Sanders and actually feature him in key situations, or if the weather is inclement and not suitable for passing the ball, just like the Cleveland Browns game last year. I think Carson still had close to 40 pass attempts when we could have rushed it with Miles Sanders while the holes were open and we couldn't use them. So Sirianni went into a different game plan today. I mean, Miles hit his 15 carries. And I think that's a number a lot of us were hoping to see out of him, was that combination, like 15 to 20 carries out of Miles. He actually got 15. He averaged 5 a carry. Jalen Hurts, he carried the ball 7 times on his own, rushed for 62. Kenny Gainwell got 9 for himself. And the awesome part about this is that everybody that carried the football averaged more than 4 yards. That's pretty fantastic. That's a pretty successful day in terms of running the football. And they were able to take advantage of that situation. They were able to take advantage of that Atlanta defense, and they actually outran them 173 to 124 when we were down by as much as like 110 to only 62 for that matter. We really turned it up as far as the run game goes. Jalen Hurts for his first QBR being a 73. You can't, yeah, you mean you can't ask for a better day. And to hold Matt Ryan to less than a touchdown, he averaged only 5 yards per attempt. Jalen Hurts was around 8. Matt Ryan with a QBR of only 18. That's awfully pathetic. But overall, as far as a stepping stone for the course of the season, you can't ask for a better one. And the Eagles gave that to us today.
Yeah, and it's just a great feeling. I mean, for that game to happen that way, and the record of us not doing anything in Atlanta, all those, you already know that story about Atlanta. So it's just like just go in there and get the dub finally, get that freaking monkey off her back, and now we could just kind of breathe again and do it in that fashion. And I just think I don't want to go too crazy with crowning Hurts anything right now, but the thing is that I believe from what I've seen and today that this guy's a winner, and he wants to win. And I think it's contagious what he has, this winning mentality. And I think it's like this energy, dude. And I just think that we're gonna be a little bit hyped with it. And even though we're gonna lose some games here, guys, we're gonna get used to it. But the key thing is that we gotta see in what fashion did we lose this game? Because I still want them to bring it. If this is a team that's when we play the Chiefs and all that, they're just coming from being from the Super Bowl. But I want to see how we're going to handle this pressure, and Tampa Bay, of where we're going to be. Are we going to go to them and just be like, you know what? They're the better team. We're going to step back and we're going to allow them to do what they're going to do. I want to see that same attitude, the same energy they brought today, and having those mistakes. Like there was a lot of mistakes made in my eyes and your eyes. There was plenty of them. Lane Johnson getting flags. I believe Jordan got one today. Isaac got one or two. Got one or two. Was it Lane? But
Lane was flagged twice. Lane was flagged twice. Isaac was flagged twice, and Mailata was flagged once. Jason Kelsey was, in terms of penalties, he was perfect. Nothing.
Right. So, like I said, it's the fashion we lose these games. If they fought tooth and nail and they were scrappy, and Jalen still tried to win this game, did everything possible to win this game, I'll take that loss. But if we just go in a game knowing like, well, they're the better team, they should win, and that kind of they'll lose me like that. But I don't see that. I honestly do not see that. I feel that there's a new energy, there's a new young energy, and there's a new coaching energy, both sides, offense and defense. So Niners is going to be a great game. It's going to be our home opener, and this is going to be another test. I mean, can you imagine if we beat the 49ers and we go 2-0 when nobody had us doing that type of thing? Like, I'm just telling you, like, the Niners are great because I was in a Niners bar and they're ecstatic, right? They feel that they're there, they're back and all that. I don't know where Detroit Lions are as far as a team, but what I will admit about Detroit Lions, say what you want about them, they put up a fight against the Niners all the way to the very last second, okay? Now, that's exactly the way I want to see our Birds go to battle with the Niners. Now, I don't know what the bar is between Detroit and Eagles right now as far as like what we're going through and what they're going through. We kind of know about Jared Goff a little bit, but I don't know about the rest of the team. But what I do like is that I like that they did not give up till the very last second. And that's what we need to see from the Philadelphia Eagles. And also, it's going to be a great matchup against the Dallas Cowboys because their head is so big because they feel that since they hung with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, that means that they automatically are placed in the playoffs and bye-bye NFC East, and they're knocking on the Super Bowl door. That's so that's their, that's their bar. That's where they're at, even though we are on top of the division right now. Everybody's took their L's. We didn't take the L's. And we have a rookie head coach. You could say what you no, there's no excuses. If you have an L, you have an L. There's nothing we could do about it. But that's going to be another great thing because Jalen's going to be hungry. That's in his hometown, Texas. And his family, friends are going to be out there and all that stuff. So Jalen is set up right now for success. And we're just in the beginning of it, Lindy. Yep. Towards the end, we're going to have our bumps, right? Mm-hmm. And we figure this out come, November, December. Wow, dude. And the November, December is the meat and potatoes because whoever's going to win that division, and if we can go 1-0 from the beginning of the division, watch out, man. Watch out for the birds. And remember, don't leak this information out. This is just between me and you, okay, Lenny? Do not tell nobody what we just said, But that's kind of where I'm at with it.
Yeah, and watching that Niners and Lions game today, I think that proved that the 49ers can certainly be beat. I mean, their defense gave up 33 points. This is a team in San Fran that I think they gave up a 25-point lead at one point, and that's with Jimmy Garoppolo under center. So at some point they're gonna have to make the decision of whether they want to keep Garoppolo there or do they want to do something with Trey Lance, because Trey Lance was only out there for one pass attempt and it did score a touchdown. So they're gonna have that under their belt to work with right now. But funny enough, they won by our Super Bowl score against the Patriots, 41-33. Interesting. And they come to the Link next week, to face us. So, and of course San Fran is going to be battle tested because this is the second away game for them. They're going to go to another hostile territory, but
big facts right there.
Yeah.
But we don't want it any other way. We already know what the media is going to spin it tomorrow. They're going to say that Atlanta's not that good, guys. They're going to say Matt Ryan's not good. They're going to stick with that story. They're not going to give Eagles any props. They're not going to give Jalen any, props at all. They're going to say it was a fluke. Atlanta just had a bad day. That's what they're going to say.
Well, they could say that all they want, but Atlanta still had to come prepared, and it just, they seem to have had the formula early, and they just couldn't hold on to what was working. And
right,
you have to, at that time, you have to credit the Eagles defense for keeping them out of their comfort zone. We understood that we can't allow them to continue to run the football. So being that Calvin Ridley was quiet today and Kyle Pitts was quiet today, well, I think Jonathan Gannon was thinking to himself, well, guess what? I think I can continue to trust my secondary. So how about we dial up some pressure, not allow Matt Ryan to get comfortable in the pocket, and I'm going to trust my corners to do their job against these wide receivers. And lo and behold, it ended up working in our favor, and that's what ultimately secured the win, because we ended up winning. I think we ended up winning the battle in terms of time of possession. So great call. For the most part, it was a great called game. Between the offense and defense, and you go back to the fourth down conversion attempts. I didn't like either one. I felt that in those two situations there, I think in both of those situations we were in field goal range, because with that said, we could have very well won this game. We could have very well won this game 38-6. Had we went for the field goal instead of those fourth down conversions. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. A win is a win. You can't ask for anything more, and it's a really good. It's a really good feeling to go into week 2 with a win at the link, play in front of your home crowd against a 49ers squad that, the Lions just showed that their defense is pretty vulnerable, especially with the Eagles having, I think, a better core of weapons than the Lions to begin with.
Have a good night, Philly girl. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, it's just like, dude. I mean, There's going to be a game. I don't know if the game's on right now, but the Rams are going to be playing. Get to
Yeah.
relax and see all that stuff. And then tomorrow you get to see the Raiders and the Ravens, which it's going to be a good game because Ravens had suffered a lot of injuries, but I still like Lamar Jackson. He's my quarterback on my fantasy, so I would love for him to score some points there. But the whole thing is that, we just get to relax, Lindy. All those people that were just, Cop Pizzle, you name it, that were just talking about how we're just complete garbage. And even like those analysts that said, yeah, I believe it was Colin Cowherd, Mr. Know-It-All over there in LA, said that we're only winning 3 games. Like, what kind of, like, do you know? I have to question your football IQ after that. Like, why would you think, like, is Jalen Hurts that bad of a person or quarterback to make a statement like why do I feel, and I felt like this when he beat the Saints. I felt that this guy had just brought some new energy to the team. I felt this guy was a gamer and he wants to win. And I felt that from the beginning. And I know I can't go too far. This is just game 1, but I still feel if we get more games like this, or we possibly win 8 games this season and maybe get into the playoffs, I feel that we have our franchise quarterback, and I'm gonna love that so much because, Lindy, we have those first round picks. Our boy Carson over there, he played his first game, so knock down 1. I think he has 10 to go, or how many games he has to go? 10, 11 games left.
Something like that.
Yeah. And I'm going to be praying that he plays that amount and we get that first round pick. But I would love so much to just build around Jalen Hurts. And we'll worry about the nonsense later about like, well, he should never have been drafted and blah, 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 all that crap. But I would just love to just build around him right now. Get the line bolstered up, cornerbacks, whatever you want, safety, whatever. And just because I definitely, Lindy, I do not want to hit a reset button for next year because I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. I'll get over it eventually, but to me, it's going to be just like, it's going to be like doomsday for me, man. I don't know if you feel like that, but it will for me.
Well, we just don't want to get into that kind of common theme of a situation. We're trying to build from the ground up here, and it looked like Jeffrey Lurie was pretty ecstatic to see the way that Jalen Hurts was playing.
I didn't see it. Where did you see it?
He just had that like gangster look and mug on his face, like this is the guy. He like almost every time the Eagles scored a touchdown, it was just like Jeffrey Lurie knew that this is the guy. And Howie Roseman told you at the same time, he had that quotation not too long ago. He said, "Yeah, we loved Carson, but we played 4 playoff games and we needed our backup in every single one." And some of us didn't think that Howie Roseman had the balls to say something like that, since for how many years he's been so fixated on Carson Wentz and the whole situation there. And in terms of the potential of getting that first round pick from Carson based on his performance, if he doesn't learn to not hold on to the football too long, and if the Colts don't do a better job of protecting him, then he may not last, because he got sacked. I think he got sacked in his first game 3 times against that Seattle defense. The Colts were not able to protect him very well, so that's the only cause of concern that I would have in terms of our first round pick opportunity here from Indianapolis. But nonetheless, he did show out. He didn't really necessarily show out, but he played in his first game. He's still healthy. I think that's all that matters for us in terms
Right.
of that first
Exactly.
round pick opportunity. But going to what Richie Max said in the chat here,
This one?
Jonathan Gannon said, he's asking when the turnovers are going to happen. Slay and Wilson were close, but yeah, not playing horseshoes and hand grenades. Yeah, almost doesn't count. We understand that, but at the same time, I think if we were able to establish a bit better of a run defense and try and make things a little more uncomfortable in terms of Matt Ryan trying to establish the run and and distracting the fact of the Eagles secondary, then I would probably assume that we would force more turnovers. But yeah, Hassan Ridgeway did come close to a forced fumble had Matt Ryan not have been savvy enough to throw it to the ground and instead of get penalized for an intentional grounding. It is what it is. But, at the end of the day, like I said to Slater when he was in here, eventually the Eagles are going to get to you because that's how nasty their defensive front is. They're,
Especially,
they're relentless. They're relentless. They're strong. They now have depth at certain skill positions. Bringing Hassan Ridgeway back. We had issues with him in training camp. He was not looking good. He was looking inconsistent. He ends up getting cut, but we brought him back, and now he's showing his worth, and we have to commend him for that. Milton Williams was in there making plays. Fletcher Cox was in there making plays. And
Javon Hargraves.
Exactly, and that was leading me into Javon Hargrave is the fact that Fletcher Cox now had his right-hand man to start the season. Last year he did not. So therefore, you can't always double-team Fletcher Cox if the rest of the D line gets the equal amount of pressure that Fletch has. All the attention can't go to him. Then you add in Brandon Graham and Josh Sweat and Derek Barnett on the outside. We've seen a little bit of Ryan Kerrigan in there. He was contributing very well. All around, it was great, but
that was pretty
we still
solid.
have work to do. Yeah. We still have work to do.
Welcome to the stream, Philly Sports, man. Thank you for tuning in. I know we were supposed to do something, but I had a tough thing on Saturday. But
no worries. There's no worries.
I appreciate you coming in, man. Before you answer any questions, I just got to know, man, how are you feeling right now?
I'm excited. I feel great. The fact that I've seen the stadium is like us 1, everybody else 0-1. Because right. And as much as and that's the thing too, it's like, and before the season even got started, the fact that we see Dallas with an 0-1 to start the year, that makes me happy. Like literally, I actually I had that thing. I had a small part because I was like, to celebrate the Dallas's loss because I trolled them. Well, I'm not the kind of person to troll because I know people personally who are Dallas fans. I do like a friendly troll, but we're still good friends, and that's because there are times where there's like a line I won't cross because I'm still best friends with some of them, but I just do it like just we like to mess around, but I feel great. This team on paper is very solid from top to bottom. Obviously, if we didn't had that slow start, who knows how many more points we could have put up against the Falcons.
No, it's funny because we could have sneaked in a 40 burger.
Exactly,
could have been.
And I had EO on my stream too about doing like a little post game thing. He actually had a prediction of 32-14, but he got the 32 right, but he didn't have the Falcons get 14. And I said this too. I said, look, it's about time to actually if Jake Elliott can do what he can do best, well, some extent, because now actually seeing he's making extra points like he should, I think he's really going to turn it around. I feel like there's certain players that are going to turn around. Josh Sweat is one of them who's going to be a breakout. Same with Miles Sanders, and I guess people might disagree. Jake Elliott.
Yeah, he could have been. Like I was telling Lindy, he could have had a breakout day today. He could have had more field goals.
Wow. Okay. I did not know this statistic. 3 hours ago, John Clark tweeting. Jalen Hurts is just the third quarterback in NFL history to complete 70+% of his passes, throw for 3 touchdowns with no interceptions, pass for 250 plus, and rush for 60 plus in a game.
I'll take it,
And he's not it. And Jalen Hurts is not it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't get it either,
what,
man.
But what are we going to hear again? Oh, it was just the Falcons. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
And you guys got to
Okay.
think, and I said this before. I think the Falcons are kicking themselves for not drafting Justin Fields for their quarterback problem. Because I asked the question, like, would you rather take a quarterback or would you take a tight end? You know, just because I know both the Falcons need a quarterback and a tight end. And I was like, oh, and I think it's like at best maybe a quarterback because I mean, tight ends are very. You can find at least one diamond in the rough tight end. Like nowadays, you know, it's just like as I know we got Goddard, and Ertz. You know, I'll give Ertz credit though. You know, despite having that hamstring injury, he still wants to come back and still produce after that. Why see at that point? I decided I don't. It's like at this time it's like why trade him because he's done everything for us for the last since he's ever been here, and it's like yeah, I know his value was low, you know, for that from last year because I know he had a bad year, but you know, and like you said, like you know, Jalen Hurts was all very balanced of the people who got involved with. Oh,
I think if you want to save money,
yeah,
That's hilarious.
that is very hilarious.
and as someone who's rocking that in the Atlanta, and you gotta love Eagle fans, man.
Yeah, I mean, despite all the hate we get, we're a close knit community.
Yeah.
That's just how it is, and you know, it's just I can't really ask for more. And that's the thing too. Like, and I said this about Ridgeway too. It's like if you can clean up the different penalties that he was flagged with. I mean, who knows? Was the sky's the limit for Hassan Ridgeway? And I said, and Javon Hargraves, man, the fact that it's Sirianni and
But no, I just saw Skip Bayless. Oh man, go ahead. Go ahead.
oh my god,
Wait, Skip tweeted something?
Yeah,
I
there
gotta
was.
see that.
It's pretty late, but he typed this 4 hours ago. The Eagles are more of a threat to the Cowboys than Washington because of Jalen Hurts. Because of Jalen Hurts. I've been saying all preseason on Undisputed, beware the Eagles. They ran all over the Falcons, Atlanta. Washington lost at home to the Chargers. So now Skip is saying that we're the competition now. When all they've been hearing is about Washington's defense, you know, like it's just funny how they changed the tune a little bit, you know.
Yep.
But hey, man, this is you know what? This is awesome, guys. What's this one say?
This is the one you were talking about, Birdman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sweet. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna, yeah. So I'm sure we're gonna hear about that on Undisputed tomorrow.
I can't wait.
Point. Skip's gonna want to talk about Jalen Hurts, and he's like, I told you guys he's there to replace Carson Wentz, and he showed you he outplayed Carson Wentz yesterday.
Oh God,
yada yada. Oh, is that beautiful to see? Let's go.
You love to see it.
Let's go.
You hate to see it, right?
Yes, you do. Well, for us as Eagles fans, you love to see it. For other teams, you hate to see it.
We belong.
Oh man, the tears! There's gonna be so many floods, man. So many floods.
or in this case, in Washington, a busted like sewer pipe or something like that coming down.
Yeah. But then, man, this is just exciting, man. I'm excited to play the 49ers at home, man.
Exactly.
The Eagle fans got to bring it, and we got to make that a hostile environment, man.
Exactly.
That thing is so. Hey, and did you see? I was watching E-Rock on his Instagram, and he was doing some recording, man. There was a lot of empty seats in Atlanta, man. There was a lot of empty seats. So
I kind of believe that. Look, I'm pretty sure those NBCs or probably Falcons says like fuck it. Let's like this team is just complete hot garbage.
There he is. I see you, Joe. I saw Joe. I saw him in his car doing his thing. Yeah, man. How about it, man? Hey, Joe, where's all those haters, man? Dissing my quarterback, dissing my team. I don't hear anything today. I don't hear anything today, man.
Nah.
Shout out to Philly, the podcast, brother. Thank you for tuning in, man. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Joe Castro, putting in that work, man. And if we're happy, he's happy, man.
Exactly.
So we're all happy.
Yep.
And that's the thing about Javon Hargrave, man. Now the fact that you have you still have Fletcher Cox, but now you're gonna have Javon Hargrave who recorded 2 sacks. It's like this defensive line kid is gonna be very dangerous. Like Lindy said, like you got Josh Sweat who could be a potential superstar. Learning from Brandon Graham and Ryan Kerrigan, who I thought he was very solid in his limited work for the Eagles. But this team overall, I think we did a pretty good job of building this team in some spots. I mean, we had some. But the one thing that made me happy was Devontae Smith's first touchdown as a Philadelphia Eagle. That made me happy.
I think I called Devontae Smith. I think I called and saying either Smith or Watkins was going to get the first touchdown out of the receivers. I think I was. I don't remember, but man, I was ecstatic when it was Smith. When it was Smith from Hurts. The league's in trouble. I don't know. That's all I'm going to say. The league is in trouble. So
exactly.
The NFL. They got. To me, they got 3 tandems to watch for: Hurts and Smith, Burrow and Jamar Chase, and Tua and Jalen Waddle. Those are the 3 you have to watch for. That's just me.
Daniel Stinkin' Jones,
22
for 37, 1 TD, 267 yards.
Oh, trust me, we trolled them. Mitch trolled the living crap out of freaking Nate in my stream earlier, showing that clip of I think it was like Melvin Gordon taking all the way back to the house. Taking it back to the house.
Yep.
Did Saquon play today?
Yeah, he was trash.
He was trash?
Saquon was trash today, yeah.
Wow. I'm trying to see his yards and all that.
I mean,
I'll get him for you real quick here.
Okay, I see. I got it.
Okay. 10?
Oh,
yep.
No, 20. Oh, wait. No. 26 yards, 10 rush. What?
Yep.
What?
Yeah. This is the thing. The Broncos defense held the Giants to 60 yards rushing. 60 yards. We had that in the first half.
Galladay, their stud, 4 receptions.
Yep.
6 targets, 4 receptions, 64 yards.
He wasn't their best receiver.
So Sterling Shepard, it's funny. I just picked up Sterling Shepard too. So
yeah, I drafted Sterling Shepard in my fantasy league.
Yeah. Hey, you know what's funny? Cop believes that he's trash. That don't even mess with him. I'm glad I didn't listen to him.
Yep.
I think nobody does.
Darius Slayton.
And that's his own team. You would think he would know a little bit more, right?
Exactly, and it's ironic that, and anyway, like Mitch, because he had a premiere of I think maybe about 20 minutes ago. Because my buddy Mitch got in there, kind of trashing Daniel Jones, and some of his supporters kind of came out and trashing Mitch. Eagles on Cesar put in there, so do we need to call it the ambulance or something like that? He kind of just started trolling Cop Thistle. But yeah, man,
Pittsburgh. They were getting smacked in the beginning, and they turned it around.
Yeah.
I mean, what does that say about them holding Buffalo to only 16, man? And
I mean, Buffalo is no slouch of a team either, because Buffalo can put up some serious points. But the fact that the Pittsburgh Steelers, God forbid, I hate the crap out of them, but I'll give them credit where credit is due, where they actually did, for some reason, came back around and actually defeated the Buffalo Bills, I mean, that kind of, sometimes it shows you, like, like no matter if you're down, there's always going to be find a way you can turn around. Unlike us, on the other hand, or like the Falcons, y'all done fucked up by taking a tight end first rather than taking Justin Fields off the board.
Bro, what in the hell happened to the Titans?
I
38 to
don't get me
13?
started on the Titans.
Woo!
That was just disgusting. Julio Jones stunk it up, and Derrick Henry. He wasn't too good either.
Hey, is this too soon to say, guys? But we're gonna see some really good games from the Eagles. Is it too soon to say that? Like, I'm not saying like as far as like I'm just
I don't know though.
too soon right now.
I'm not entirely too sure because I said this before. I mean, I've like you said, we had the 49ers at home, and we play exceptionally well at home. So I mean, there's no reason we should lose to the 49ers. I don't think they're really that good.
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, I know I'm jumping the gun here, but let's just say for shits and giggles, if we start the season 3-0, would you guys kind of be more to that where this is going to be a good team? Now, I'm not saying Super Bowl and all that stuff, but just a good team.
Yeah, to start off, yeah, I think this so because like say hypothetically we start 3-0. The way I perceive it is, look, this is a good start in the right direction to where say next year if we're gonna because obviously we're gonna lose Slay and Steven Nelson to free agency, and then and we also got one of three first round picks and again and
Whoa.
then I don't know. See,
the Saints destroy.
Yeah,
Aaron
don't.
Rodgers?
I
What?
Aaron
What is
Rodgers
going on
was,
here? Oh,
Aaron Rodgers was garbage today.
I think he just.
Rodgers was
For me, I
garbage.
feel like he half-assed it because obviously there's still tensions between him and the front office in Green Bay.
wow.
You know,
Wow. Jameis freaking Winston, Mr. eating his W's with.
and 30 for 30 for those.
Hey,
Wow,
guys,
That's crazy, man.
I noticed. I think Uncensored. I think they're doing a live call-in.
Yeah,
I'll
I just
go ahead
got that.
and see it. We can go if you guys want to go bum rush them and see what's
I'm
going
down.
on over there. You guys.
Sure, that's cool.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go join the party over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in today, and make sure you guys go sub up Mr. Lindy right here, End Zone, and Philly Sports. Make sure you guys.
Look, I'm
my
ready.
guy.
I'm ready 3 away from 150, so I'm ready halfway to the 200 mark.
Let's get you. Oh, here. Let me see if I can get you one right now. Jesse, Philadelphia. This is a good person. Make sure you go sub Philly Sports, okay, Callie? Do me that favor, man. Subscribe to him right now.
Yes,
and I think he has a YouTube channel too, but it's not that big. But I'm trying to convince him to do it because he's a 4-for-4 guy.
Hey, look, by all means, this is the perfect time for all the new creators to come in, because actually, Birdman, I don't know if I ever asked you, but do you think Mailata is worth every single of that contract extension? Because for me, I says that's a slight bit of an overpay, in my honest.
I think what they're doing here is that this is that Howie illusion effect going on right here, because he's trying to do that thing where here's your money, Mailata, you got paid and all that stuff. but you kind of take a chance because sometimes when people get paid they kind of fall out. So I hope that's not Jordan at all. I know he had that flag today, but I think mathematically, if you do all that what's that one movie where you play poker and you do all that calculations like that? So I think Howie's trying to do that. Let's sign him now, and everything else is going to take care of itself. So yeah, I hope for Eagles fans and us that we played it just right instead of doing it later, and we got to pay him more per se. Maybe he wants more. People. I don't even know if this has ever happened that a rugby player becomes an offensive lineman and is get paid millions of dollars. Like I think probably this is the first time that this has ever happened. But
not to mention we have two. We have two of them. We have Malata and we have Sipas.
Yeah,
Speaking
dude,
of Sipas, he's impressive.
Cyprus has
dude. You know what I like that. I don't know if he's doing it on purpose, but dude, he's got that little bit of a backspin going right there because I seen that football hit, and it kind of did that little pop up. Like if you can get the football to bounce and kind of do that pop up where you can give the defense enough time to run down there and either hit it out of the end zone or whatever, or grab it. You know, dude, that dude might be special, man. I like it. I'm liking
that's
that.
He's like the perfect placement to put the football.
Right, dude. But
anything from like the 10-yard line or backward, or like not even not super backwards, like the one, like that's some like perfect accurate placement from a punter.
Yeah, it is.
This is.
All right, guys. Well, let's go bug the other guys. All right. Thank you for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you soon.
Absolutely.